What's going on, y'all? I want to show you a brand new plugin called Spaced Out from Baby Audio. This is a delay on the left side, a reverb on the right side, and the section in the middle kind of brings it all together. It looks weird at first, but I promise you it's really fun to use. Let's go over the controls, and then of course we'll take a listen to how this sounds. So I have two versions of the skin here. Both of these skins come with the plugin. On the left side, I've got the day skin. On the right side, I've got the black skin, which really looks nice and sleek. So let's start with the controls. Let's start with the delay on the left side. I'm just going to copy these settings so I don't lose them here. Upper left, this is where you can change your skin. This is your mode for the delays. Straight, 2 times, dotted, triplet. And here, 4 beats per bar, you just click in where you want your delays to go. You have, under the intensity, you have your sustain and feedback, dimension. You have ultra wide, motion, which is kind of like a ping pong. Texture, you've got clean, lo-fi, wonky tape, hazy. You can reverse the delays, and you've got a filter here. Moving over to the reverb, you have 4 different reverb types, and these are not your standard room, hall, plate, chamber. This upper right quadrant you see is, if you look in the bottom left there, it's lush. Here we've got trippy, alien, and cosmic. At the top, you've got your program, which puts it into a kind of sets the space for the reverb. Vacuum being the smallest, you've got small space, medium space, and then outer space, which is the biggest. Bottom here, you got your standard pre-delay. Stardust, which is going to add a high-end shimmer. Mellow is your dampening. Cleanup, this is going to create a shorter, less dense response. And you have your stereo width here. The moving in the middle, this brings it all together, this XY pad. If you want more delays, just come to the left. Want more reverb, all the way to the right. Wet signal at the top, more dry signal at the bottom. You just use this to get any kind of blend that you need here. And you've got a ducker, which I love having a ducker on delays. And you got your output. And this dice here, or die, you click this and it's going to give you some random settings. This is a quick way to get started with this plugin, is just to click this and go just through some random settings and see what you come up with. I'm just going to paste this to get back. And on the delay side as well, you've got a die that you can click. That's just going to create some random delay steps there. All right, let's get into how this sounds. I've got a vocal here from Coretta King, and she's playing piano and singing. The spaced out on the left I have on the piano, and the one on the right I have on the vocals. Okay, I'm going to play you a little bit of what I have here, and then we'll go through some of these controls.
I wanna love you, love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together, the roof over our heads. We'll share the shelter of a single bed.
Okay, so really nice sounding reverb here. Let's start with the delays. Let's see. Let's mute the piano verb for now. And so on the vocal, we got the dimension off. Let's set it to motion.
I wanna love you.
You can hear it moving left to right there. This is ultra wide.
I wanna love you.
And let's turn that off and let's go through these textures. So we've been hearing clean. This is lo-fi.
I wanna love you.
Wonky tape.
I wanna love you.
and hazy.
I wanna love you.
And you can reverse it. Let's go back to clean.
I wanna love you.
And you've got your filter. On the reverb side, well, let's see, you've got a small space. Let's kick a little more reverb in. And this is lush. Let's go to a different part here.
Love and treat you right. I wanna love you.
Let's actually kick that up to a medium space. So this is lush.
Love and treat you right. I wanna love you.
This is trippy.
Love and treat you right. I wanna love you.
This is alien.
Love and treat you right. I wanna love you.
Kind of got a flanger effect there. Cosmic.
Love and treat you right. I wanna love you.
All right. And a cool thing that I found that you can do, haven't done this yet, but just realized you can do it, is I'm going to set this to outer space, which is the biggest space. And we can automate this, but if we just swing this around here, you can hear it like morph between these 4 different reverb types.
I wanna love you.
So that can make for a cool effect. Let's go over these spaces. So this is vacuum.
Together, the roof of our heads will
Small space.
every day and every night we'll be together.
Medium space.
Every day and every night we'll be together.
And outer space.
Every day and every night we'll be together. The roof of our heads.
Really long tail we have here on the outer space. Let's go back to here, and the Stardust is that high end shimmer. This is with it. Let's go to small space. This is with the Stardust low.
Who is this love?
And with it high, or all the way up.
Who is this love? Is this love? Is this love?
All right, lastly, let's take a look at the middle section, this lift off. Like I said, this takes the delay, the wet signal from the delay and the reverb, blends it together. This is with the lift off.
Who is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling?
And with it on.
Who is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling?
Yeah, it really makes for a more dramatic effect there with the lift off on. So my final thoughts, this is the most fun I've ever had using a reverb. If you're used to the same old reverb controls, it can get boring. This is a really intuitive design and different take on using reverb, of the way that you can control it, and I really like it. I also don't think that it's just for mix engineers. I can see this being a good tool for sound designers as well, especially with something like that outer space, just that long, huge reverb tail you have there. Only thing I would really change about this, I'd like to see a kill switch, because you have such a long reverb tail with the outer space setting. I like to have a kill switch where you can just kill that tail if you're trying to, instead of just having to wait for it to decay. But yeah, if you want to check this out, I have a link in the description. It'll take you to. If you want to check out Spaced Out, I have a link in the description. Any questions, comments, let me know, and I'll catch y'all next time. I want to invite everyone to check out my new podcast, the Faders Up Podcast. It's a podcast about pro audio. I've got me and 3 other Nashville professionals. We're discussing pro audio topics, pro audio lifestyle. And it's available on Apple Podcasts and it's available on Spotify. So check it out, rate it, let me know what you think.